So, hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome, my YouTube family. It's so good to have you here. And of course, my uniquely me ladies. Guys, I am so excited. I mean, you know me, I'm Miss Excited. But of course, guys, this is not your usual YouTube video like you're used to. And you know, here we share the stories of women who have gone through trauma and transformation. You know, also on a Thursday night, we do our Women in Business series. And guys, that is set to become very big. But of course, I know a number of you have been asking, how do I set up my own YouTube studio? And by now, you should recognize that I'm filming from home. But in order to have a successful production, there are some items that you will need in order to make it crisp and outstanding and beautiful. And so I thought I would do this video to show you how I set up my YouTube studio. I'm going to show you the instruments that I use and all the pros and cons, advantages, and the kind of thing about them. I am living in Jamaica, as you all should know, so most if not all of the instruments that I use, I had actually purchased online and imported here to Jamaica. Now guys, this is not a sponsored video, so these are all, well, at least at this time when I'm doing it, it's not a sponsored video. This is just me just sharing with you how I set up my studio. And this is, of course, guys, to empower you who are thinking of starting a YouTube channel and you're asking yourself, should you start a YouTube channel in 2021? My response to you is yes, you should. So it doesn't matter, maybe you have an old channel that you want to resurrect, as we would call it. You have just one video there, or you started YouTube simply because you wanted to assist somebody else in terms of subscribing to other person's channel. Well, it's not too late. You can use that same channel to get started. Now guys, one of the first thing that you will need to do is that you will need to have a Gmail account, right? As you know, Google owns YouTube. So you will need to have a Gmail account so as to be able to start your YouTube channel. It's free, of course, guys, and that's why you are without an excuse in terms of starting your channel. So once you get that out of the way, having your Gmail account, set up your YouTube account, find a creator name or username or whatever it is that you want your channel to be known by. I would recommend, guys, that you try to use a name, whatever your channel is going to be about, to input that in your name. Right? So for instance, if you are going to be talking about food, you may want to put something like foodie, Jamaican foodie, girl foodie, you know, whatever it is. My channel is Uniquely Me with Simone Stewart, and as you know, if you look at my thumbnail, you'll notice that I have my book up there because it's based on my book, and then you'll also see a snippet of myself and someone sitting from one of my interviews. So once you click on my channel, you know exactly what my channel is about. It's a YouTube, it's a interview format show, and here on it you can expect to see things pertaining to women. You can expect to see an interview format. You can see stuff such as me talking about books, the process, money, and guys, that's something else that I'm going into, but it's all about empowering women. So let's jump into now some of the actual instruments that I use for the channel. And guys, if you're getting substance from this, please click the subscribe button, and of course the notification bell, and don't forget to like, share, comment, you know, what about this video excites you. And of course, if you have a question or something else you'd want me to talk about, please feel free, let me know, put it down in the comment box. All right, so guys, first on my list of instruments that I use in my YouTube studio are my lights. Guys, you've heard it said over and over and over again, the quality of your lighting is so important because you want your image to be nice and crisp and clear. So for me, I am using the Newer brand. That's Neewer, the Newer brand. Now, what do I like about this is that one, it changes. You can change it. When I ordered the set, I think it's a set. I got it packaged with carrying cases, and it also, you're able to change the dial, so you can change it from warmer to cooler or bright. I don't know what you call it, but you will see in the picture, you'll notice that you're able to change it, from cooler to warmer, from yellow to whiter. I don't know. The stands that they are on, they are adjustable. And of course, guys, this is multifunctional, meaning it is electrical. And I noticed to the back there are batteries as well. It's easy to assemble, guys. Like, it's so super easy to assemble, and it's also easy to disassemble. Not only that, guys, but it's, you can carry it around with you, right? It's easy to carry around based on how it's packaged. So it is one of those. So that's one why I chose that particular one. All right, then we move to my mics. I am using a lapel mic, the Photo Wealth brand in particular. When I ordered that one, guys, I got two mics, two body packs, and I got a wireless receiver. What I love about this is that once it's charged, I simply I can attach it to the camera. So if I'm out on the road and I want to record, I can attach it to the camera and use it. It does not need to be plugged in. And like I said, they are lapel mics, and these are, so for instance, if you're doing an interview format similar to myself, the package comes with two mics, so you are able to have one mic on yourself and one on your guest. So again, you're controlling your sound quality. Big on the list, guys, is my camera, and so I am using the Canon T5i. Yes, I'm using the Canon T5i, and I'm also using, I interchange it from time to time with the Canon HFG50 4K. But let's talk about the Canon T5i. So when I ordered that one, guys, I actually ordered that on Craigslist. Fortunate for me, I got a whole package. So it was pre-owned actually, but I got a whole package. So it came with, I got lenses. I got at least 4 lenses. I got the zoom lens. I got a 55mm lens, and I also got 2 smaller filter lens, and there were several filter covers in there as well, and the bag. I suspect that's how the first owner had it, but it came with all of that. Now the Canon T5i has a flip out screen. It also allows you to put a memory card in it, and if needs be, you can also attach the mic to it. It came with 2 batteries, but I must say, guys, that what I noticed is that the batteries runs down very quickly. Depending on, especially if you are doing, like for me, when I'm filming, I film for maybe 6 hours, so it tends to run down. So I bought myself a plug-in charger, which is branded for the Canon camera. So once I plug that in, I can film all day long. So of course the Canon T5i uses, it has to be plugged in for no, it doesn't have to be plugged in because it has the batteries. What am I talking? And then the Canon HFG50, guys, 4K, that's a camcorder, of course, but guys, let me tell you, the quality on this is so awesome. I actually call it my road camera. So once I'm going out, it's easy because once I charge up those batteries and put it in, I can also attach my mic. It carries 2 memory cards. I can film for a very long time without it running out. And of course the batteries are rechargeable. So as you're looking, you're seeing all the details of the camera, and believe me, guys, it's small enough, it's very handy, so it's not bulky, and they're able to be mounted on a tripod stand, which is where I'm going next. So instead of worrying that you have to be walking around and holding these cameras in your hand the entire time, you need a tripod stand, and I do use one. My tripod stand, it's adjustable, it is foldable, it's easy to carry around, and I also have a case for it. It's best, guys, if possible, most of your items, if you can have a carrying case or bag for them, because I'm sure from time to time you want to get creative with your videos, so you don't necessarily want to be stuck in your studio or at home. You probably also want to do some outdoor videos. I'm going to see at the end of this if we can do a tag of one of my a video we did on a vehicle to show you, and that was outdoor, guys. We just packed everything up, charged everything up, and we ran out and we did a video on a 2021 Hyundai Creta. So you'll see that at the end of the video. Next on my list, guys, is of course my computer. I have a laptop. I actually have two. I have a laptop and I have a desktop. And you're probably asking, why do I need two? Yes, you can actually do everything on one, but again, if you're doing multiple videos and multiple things, it's best to have one, your laptop that you use for your live streaming or what we call your general media production, that you can always throw in your knapsack and head on the road. But when you come back in for your editing and stuff like that, you may want to do that more on your desktop, and that usually carries a lot more memory. It's a little more workable and usable for what needs to be done. So I have two. I'm using the Dell brand in particular, but again, guys, you can use, I know a lot of persons are into their Mac because it's so much more of a powerhouse, but it's up to you. One other thing is you want to be very mindful of your memory space as well, because guys, video carries a lot of space. So apart from relying on the space on the computer, I also have an external hard drive where we store most of our things on. I have a 1 terabyte hard drive memory, the Seagate brand in particular. That's the one that I'm using, but you will want to ensure that you have an external hard drive. And also, guys, should your laptop or whatever computer you're using crash, you want to make sure that you have all your videos stored somewhere. Software now, guys, so it's one thing to film, but you are also going to be needing to what we call your B-rolls and putting your logo and all different kinds of stuff on the screen, and also cutting out, because when you're filming, you'll notice you have some moments in there that they're not necessary, or you may have sound in there that you need to cut out, or sometimes you may have somebody run across the screen or there's a freeze, and so you need to edit those out. Now, guys, what you use to do that are softwares. The softwares that I am currently using for production of my videos, I'm using DaVinci for editing, I'm using Audacity for sound, and FL Studio also for my sound editing. I'm also using Canva, guys, and I'll do another video on Canva to show you how I use it to make my thumbnails and my flyers and all the different things that you see when you click on to one of Uniquely Me's videos. Guys, we move on to occasionally to you may have a shorter version of your filming or your production, so you don't necessarily need the bigger lights like my lights I spoke about earlier on. You may be doing an interview, or you might be doing a small coaching session or something to that effect. I use my ring lights for those, and my ring light, it has a funny name. I think I'll put the link down below in the comment box of the one that I'm using, but it actually, as you can see, comes with two lights. So it is I'm lit, it gives me light all around, right, whether overhead, because it's also adjustable. It's on a stand that's adjustable. I can also put my phone in it because it has a kind of selfie stick area. And so instead of setting up my cameras, like I said, if it's just one small production or something to that effect, I can just use my ring light. It has the holder for my camera, and I can connect that to my laptop if needs be, if I don't have electricity so as to plug it in. Not only that, guys, it also comes with some small remote controls that I can have controlling. So let's say I'm filming by myself, then I have all the controls at my fingertip. Like I said, the tripod stand, it's adjustable, so depending on what level I'm at, I am able to adjust it. And then guys, it gets, because again, you want to be very creative. Sometimes you might want to run some b-rolls too, which is very important to make your video a little more interesting. So I have my selfie stick, and as you can see guys, it is easy to adjust. I can adjust it from all different angles, and use it. I'm absolutely loving this selfie stick. Adjustable, comes with a nice little tripod. It's just absolutely amazing. And last of all guys, you need to make your environment very cozy, or cozy for want of a better word. You also want to brand it if you have a brand, and so you'll notice I have my Uniquely Me cushions in the background at some point in time, because I want to be able to showcase, or for if you click on, you know you're at the right place. So guys, that's all of the things that I'm currently using to make my YouTube studio, or to create my YouTube studio and be able to produce these awesome videos that you have been seeing. Most of these items I am able to pack them up, throw them in my car, and hit the road and be able to film on spot wherever it is that I am. If there is no electricity, for the most part, I'm still able to do my filmings. And so I hope this video was very informative for you. I hope it will stir you to now go ahead and start your own channel. And guys, these things, it's not just YouTube. There's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's so many things that you can be doing, and all of these items that I just shared with you are accessible, easily accessible, small enough to be able to carry around and to get you started. Like I said, this video at this time was not a sponsored one, and so all the links I will put them below, but note it's not a sponsor, just for you to be able to find them. Lastly guys, like I think I mentioned before, I'm in Jamaica, and all of these items I actually got them off Amazon or Craigslist or some other online shopping store. So thank you so much again. Please let me know if you found substance in this video. Click the like button, subscribe button, hit the notification bell, you name it, comment. Thank you. Bye bye. Uniquely me.